Welcome to County Portal, your simple source for local government services and public records. Let's get started.
How long do you go to jail for child abuse? This is a serious question, and the answer is complicated because there is no single sentence for this crime in the United States. The potential jail or prison time depends entirely on the specific circumstances of the case and the laws of the state where the crime occurred. The first major factor is whether the charge is a misdemeanor or a felony. A misdemeanor is a less serious crime, and a conviction might result in up to 1 year in a county jail, along with fines and probation. A felony is a much more serious crime, and a conviction means serving more than a year in a state prison. The severity of the abuse is the next critical factor. A charge for neglect that didn't result in physical harm might be a misdemeanor, while an act that causes a broken bone or serious injury would almost certainly be a felony. If the abuse leads to what the law calls great bodily injury, the prison sentence can increase dramatically, often into decades. If a child dies as a result of abuse, the charges could be elevated to manslaughter or even murder, which can carry a sentence of life in prison. The type of abuse also matters. Physical abuse, emotional abuse, and neglect all have different penalty ranges. Sexual abuse charges, however, often carry some of the most severe penalties, frequently including mandatory long-term prison sentences and the requirement to register as a sex offender for life. State laws vary tremendously. What might be a 5-year sentence in one state could be a 10-year sentence in another for the very same act. A person's prior criminal history also plays a significant role. A repeat offender will face a much harsher sentence than someone with a clean record. Other factors, like the age of the child or whether a weapon was involved, can also add years to a sentence. So, the answer can range from probation with no jail time for a very low-level misdemeanor case all the way to life in prison without parole for the most severe felony cases. It is absolutely essential to understand that this information is for educational purposes only and is not legal advice. Every case is unique, and you should always consult with a qualified criminal defense attorney for guidance on a specific situation. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this information helpful and want more legal topics explained,